Hey everybody, Irish Veve here, back to bring you another Veve video. There is so much going on in the world of Veve right now. It's just insane. So we're right bang in the middle of New York Comic Con. We've all these drops coming at us. We're expecting some news soon on the Master Collector program, on the money transfer license. Um, it would appear that some people out there are using bots, and Ikomi have said, we have to do something here very, very quickly. So we could see drops change over the next couple of days. We just had a world's first, the first cinema tickets NFTs ever in the world. 7 lucky people out there won them, or bought them, I should say. Kind of like a Willy Wonka's golden ticket to his factory. It's just mental. So much news. I can't make videos quick enough to keep up. And what we're going to be looking at today, the market's on a bit of a slump at the moment. Obviously, people are selling off collectibles to free up gems for Comic Con. We should see a bounce back next week when we see a return to regular drops. So potentially 2 comics a week, Tuesday, Thursday, and then a collectible in the middle there on the Wednesday or potentially on the Saturday. And when that happens, we should see a bit of recovery in the marketplace on prices. So it's a really good time to be buying things. It's a really bad time to be selling things. Okay. So be smart about this. Veve is a marketplace just like any other marketplace. Yeah, price will go up, price will go down. I'm going to share with you a couple of really undervalued NFTs in the marketplace at the moment. Some which I purchased the last couple of days. I'll show you what price I paid for them. And you should be able to get very similar in marketplaces today. So let's kick it off. Okay. Let's go here. Sorry. Cool. Okay. So kicking us off. First one. Undervalued Throg. So it was rare. Obviously it was done as a blind box. It was 4225 minted off the rare. I picked one up yesterday for 90 gems. I think the floor currently is in around 100 gems mark. But you'll see someone that wants to make that quick sell. So if you're consistently checking the price of this, you'll see it turn up for closer to 90 gems, and then you can snipe it like I did. Valuation, I think in the next 2-3 weeks when we bounce back a bit, should be in around 220 gems. That's the price it had reached before the drop, before Comic Con week. It was in around the 220 gem mark. Obviously bear in mind, any of our Marvel or James Bond NFTs is the 8.5% commission, so that obviously does affect things to some degree, but I'm pretty sure you can sell this in the next few weeks for 220 gems. Next up is James Bond posters, all the ultra rares. This is insane. I don't understand how people are sleeping on this. So it just means to me that a lot of people in the world of Veve just don't know anything about Veve. They're just in to buy something and make a quick flip. They don't know anything about the Master Collector program. They don't even know it's coming. Nothing. So a lot of people just aren't in, say, like the Veve Twitter space. Okay, so they're just not tuned in. They don't know what's going on. So Master Collector program, really briefly, is something that's coming in the next couple of weeks. It's going to reward people for holding full sets. It's going to reward people for owning and holding rares, ultra rares, and secret rares. That's pretty much what it's going to do. A bit of stuff in there about interaction in the, what's it called, not the marketplace, the other thing, the feed. Like you post and you share and you engaging with people. It's going to be a bit around that. But primarily it's going to do how many full sets do you have, how many rares, ultra rares, and secret rares do you have, okay? So with that being said, the cheapest sets, to get your set badge, the cheapest sets by a country mile on the app right now are the James Bond poster sets, okay? And there's 3 poster sets being released to date, and I believe we're getting a 4th. So it's insane. So of the ultra rares in those sets, you only need an ultra rare and a rare, by the way, and that's your full set. So it's just bonkers. And the ultra rares, there was only 2,507 of each one minted, and they're just giving them away in the marketplace. Like the floor on this one here in particular, No Time to Die, which is the 3rd one released in the set, is 190 gems right now. Like I think I bought one for 170 at one stage. So like as an ultra rare, that's just way too cheap. My valuation is 450 gems, especially when Master Collector program comes in and people are going to turn immediately to the cheapest sets, which is these sets, and immediately they're going to rise in value. So do not sleep on the James Bond posters. Complete the sets and have some spare ultra rares that you can flip them when the prices bounce back. Next up is a James Bond glider, the interactive ultra rare. It was done 3007 minted Like, this is a beautiful, beautiful NFT. I don't know if you've gotten to play with this, but it's so much detail in this. And Trev, 2 or 3 weeks ago on an AMA, he said he was asked what was his favourite collectible so far, and he said his favourite collectible is an, as of yet, unreleased vehicle. And I think this was it. Either this or Optimus Prime, that's my guess. But it's so nice, it's so slick. It was expensive. I think it was 197 gems, close to 200 gems when it went on sale. I picked one up in the marketplace this morning or yesterday maybe for 430 gems. Like, the floor for ages was 510, 520, 530, and even then the floor was way too low. Like, look out for deals like this. Like, you need to know what's a good deal so you can quickly buy it when you see it. 430 gems. I think the floor now is definitely 500. Like, a couple of hours later, yeah, it was this morning I bought it. And I'm valuating this easily at 800 gems. Okay, not financial advice. I know I give a valuation, but it's not financial advice. I think I have to say that for legal reasons. Like, do not sleep. Have a look. The price is constantly going up and down on this one here. So have a look just before we hit our, say, our Peggy Carter drop tomorrow or our Tucky Doki drop. You could see another dip in the market. So try and pick this up. If you can get it for anywhere under 480 gems, you're doing really, really good. Okay, next up we've got one of the Labbits, so it's these two. It's the Hooverville Rare. There was only 1,880 of these, 888 of these minted. I've managed to pick one up somehow for 200 gems. I think the floor at the moment is around 220, 225. If you look at the prices of Series 1 Labbits, like, it easily will go to 400 gems. That's not unreasonable to expect this to go to 400 gems. When you bring in the likes of being able to take your NFT off VV and into other places such as OpenSea, we know these are going to be some of the first NFTs you'll be able to do that with, and its value can only really go up from here. I can't really lose it. It's only 2.5% commission when I do sell it, so really, really good bargain here on Hooverville. Don't sleep on them. Pick some up. If you can get some for in around 220, you're absolutely laughing. Next up, it's a cheap one. It's been out for a while. It's Human Torch. Obviously, it was a blind box as part of the season 2 Marvel Mighties. I've picked one up there for 42 gems. Good the other day. I think they're still around 44, 45 gems. And one of the cheapest, if not the cheapest rare on the app at the moment. Definitely when Master Collector Program comes in, I think people are going to be snapping up just rares and ultra rares because they want to gain rewards for owning them, even if it's not part of a full set. So an easy valuation of 90 gems. I think it's worth far more than that. I think there'll be a floor price for just any rare, and I think it'll be definitely higher than 90 gems. But for now, I'm being conservative. I think it can easily go to 90 gems within a month. Obviously, yeah, bear in mind you have an 8.5% commission when you resell them. Okay, next up, we've got the Ghostbusters Ecto 1 Interactive Ultra Rare, 4,444 minted. I've picked loads of these up. I think the cheapest I've got one for 320. I saw one for 320 this morning, and I didn't buy it because I already own like loads of them. I don't know, it's still one of the cheapest sets as well, so the rare and the common are actually quite cheap in this, so you can pick up the full set there. And again, definitely when Master Collect Program comes in, this thing's going to shoot up. In theory, it should be drivable. Okay, so we know the DeLorean, when it initially got released, the common was drivable. The ultra rare was rumored to supposed to have been drivable as well. But that feature wasn't supposed to launch at the time. They quickly turned it off. But I think it was Dan on the recent AMA had said that feature's coming back. Actually said it, asked the women of Veve chat. I wasn't in on it, obviously I'm not a woman of Veve, but he did say on that, yeah, look, that's coming back soon. And I know soon is his favourite word, but that feature's going to come back. Ghostbusters Ecto 1, it's the same structure as the DeLorean, so you've got that kind of interactive common, a static rare, and then an interactive ultra rare. So I'm going to assume that the ultra rares and the commons will be drivable in both those sets. So this is the second ever vehicle on the app, and it's really, really well underpriced. And lastly, a comic. I don't know too much about the comics. I don't really get involved in them. Obviously, I buy them every drop I can. It's like a lottery ticket. I'm trying to get that secret rare. I own at least minimum one of every comic on the app so far. I don't mean one of every rarity. I mean just one of every comic. But having a look around, the all new Captain America rare looks to be undervalued. It's 2,350 minted. I picked one up for 80 gems, and I could easily see this going up to 200, 250 gems over the next couple of weeks. I really like the artwork on it as well. I think it looks really slick, but definitely seems to be undervalued when you compare it to the rest of the rares. And it is an issue 1, all new Captain America issue 1, so it is kind of a big deal. So that's it for me. Let me know your thoughts, comments below. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Also, I ran a competition 2 videos ago, and in the last video I announced the winner, but he hasn't come forward to claim his prize. So shout out if you watched the last video, you are the winner. Drop me a message, please. I do want to get your prize to you. And that's it for me. So I'll be back soon. Thanks very much. Mind yourselves. Bye bye.